Alrighty. Hello. Something is a little bit off here with the stream, but hello. My name is Gwektro, and I'll continue October horror with some Resident Evil. Some RE1 remake tonight. Last night we played through the Nintendo DS version of the original Resident Evil with Jill. And so tonight, we'll check out RE1 Remake on the GameCube version, not the HD remaster. And we'll play it on Dolphin Emulator. And we'll also play with Jill as well. And we'll check out the remake tonight. There's some weird instability going on with the stream here. So I'm just kind of waiting it out for a second. Seems to be okay. There's something going on. I don't know why it's saying this. Keyframe interval is 8. That means bad things. And I don't know why it's 8. That doesn't make any sense. Wait, hold on. Let me see what it usually is at here. So we are simulcasting as well. If you're watching on Twitch, I'm streaming on YouTube. If you're watching on YouTube, I'm also streaming on Twitch. Simulcast. So depending on what you like, you can check it out. There's some weird instability going on with the service that I'm using right now, which was not happening last night, but it's happening right now. I don't know why. Since my keyframe interval is at 8, that's bad. I don't know why it should not be at 8. Keyframe interval here was 4. What was this? This was my... Yeah, this was Saturday, right? This was yesterday. It said it was at 4? This one was at what? 0. Why is that at 8? The fuck? There's some weird tech stuff behind multi-streaming. Try that and see what happens. Some weird stuff going on with the tech stuff behind multi-streaming. The service that I'm using is pretty good. I didn't have this issue last night. It actually went really well. Now I'm having some weird issues here. And I do not know why. It's really strange. Why does it say this? My OBS here? There it is. Get this shit out of here. Okay. I don't know, like, why it's saying this with the keyframe interval thing. You know what? Let me restart the stream. Yeah, let me do that, actually. Alright, I'm gonna restart the stream. In about 30 seconds, it'll pop back up again. If you're on YouTube, you can just stay put. If you're on Twitch, Frames. Alright, let's see now. Stream health is excellent. Stream health is excellent. Yes, it is. Thank you, Gwektro, for the confirmation. Okay. Let's pop that back in there. Let's see if that worked. Let's see if that helped. So hopefully on YouTube here it seems to be okay. Put this bad boy over here. So I'm literally looking at myself and I am live. That's good on both Twitch and YouTube. Right, so this little multi-stream service that I'm using is definitely a little weird. Should be good now. Just have to manually set a couple settings. Keyframe interval was going up above 4, which is not good. That's bad. I never had to set it manually before, but with this multi-stream thing that I'm using, I guess that is a thing. Didn't happen yesterday. That should be fine now. Let's see if things are working here on Twitch and on YouTube when it comes to the commands. So that's what I'm using for simulcasting. And they both work. Very nice. Alright, so let's build up the stream commands here for YouTube, so that people can have quick access to it if you want. Bam. And then for Twitch, they're just on the title. So if you want to know what I'm using for simulcasting, you can check out ! Simulcast and also ! Vault. I used it last night for the first time and it was pretty good. And it's fine now. I just had to manually set a thing for some reason. But this is a good old horror stream where we're going to play through Resident Evil Remake, the GameCube version. We're going to stream it through Dolphin Emulator today. And we played the original Resident Evil last night. It's a part of this whole mini marathon that I'm doing for horror games called October Horror. We played through Resident Evil Deadly Silence, which is the original Resident Evil on Nintendo DS. It's pretty rough, but we got it done on emulator. And it was pretty cool. It was fun. It was the first time I was ever able to complete the game. That version of the game anyways, because I never had a DS before. So that was actually pretty cool. Some hiccups with the emulation, like I said, but it's to be expected. And now we're going to play through RE1 Remake tonight. We're going to play with Jill, because she's the best, and also just the easiest. Chris is great. I actually really enjoy Chris, but when I haven't played the game for a while, I just don't remember everything with Chris when it comes to all the small keys and all that. Jill is just easier and just more enjoyable, and quite frankly, I would like to have a very easygoing night. I've had a horror of a day. Horrible day. And quite frankly, I would like to just relax and chill and do fun thing like play one of my favorite horror games of all time. And also, one of the best horror games of all time, not that anybody is keeping track here. Alright, so it seems like Twitch chat is good, YouTube chat is solid. So a really cool thing about these Resident Evil games that Capcom has built up here, and I'm actually listening to the music with, is like the Resident Evil Portal. Go on the official Resident Evil website. It's called Resident Evil Portal, and they built up this whole history tab where you can check out some brief artwork and descriptions of everything from each and every Resident Evil game. And this is the RE1 Remake tab here, and you can also see all the releases of Resident Evil Remake here, originally on Nintendo GameCube, and also on the Wii years later. And then you have the HD remasters, PS3, Xbox 360, PS4, Xbox One, PC, and Switch. We're playing the original GameCube release tonight on Dolphin Emulator. And the reason why we're playing is because I still think that is the best version of the game. The HD remasters, for purists anyways, kind of changes some things about the game visually, audio-wise. Long story short, the HD remasters kind of ruined the textures by trying to upscale GameCube textures, and it just doesn't do a very good job because it didn't have the original source material in order to properly remaster all of the pre-rendered backgrounds for the game, unlike the RE0 HD remaster, which they did have the source material for that game, which is why that game in particular looks amazing. Unfortunately, RE1 Remake couldn't get that treatment, so the visual textures of the HD remaster are just not very good in my opinion. Also, the color filter is a little different. Also, really annoying film grain. Also, not proper widescreen. Stretched widescreen, 16:9, stretching a 4:3 image into a 16:9 window that is stretched, and they try to alleviate it by having the camera pan left to right in the HD remaster. Not a big fan of all that, to be quite honest with you. But for 99% of people who play it, they will not care. I am the 1%. I am the purist that nobody likes. So that's why I'm playing the GameCube release. The GameCube release also has some things pertaining to audio issues that the HD remaster has as well. HD remaster does not play particular sound effects, does not play particular music, that you can fix in the PC version anyways. So those are also little tiny things that, again, I am the 1% that cares about that. So yeah, that's why I'm playing the GameCube version, just long story short, on Dolphin. Seems to be running pretty well on Dolphin, hopefully. I did testing for a solid 5 minutes, so that's what I'm going off of. Hopefully it works a little bit better today than Deadly Silence. It really should. I've played it before on Dolphin. I've never captured or streamed it before, so that could be different. But should be fun. Shouldn't really be an issue here. Dolphin's pretty damn good as an emulator for GameCube games, for most games anyways. So that's what we're doing. Should be fun. Hello? What's wrong? Man, are you joking? What is happening? What you made? Bro. What is happening? Everything's breaking. Everything's dying. Why? What are we doing? What are we doing, man? Oh my god. Hold up. Everything's dying. Everything's breaking down. Nothing is consistent. Nothing is working. Can't drive down the field. Can't fucking start up a stream. Okay. That's never happened before, but there's a lot of things that happened today that never happened before either, so you know, we live. All right, here we go. All right, Dolphin, let's do it. Let's do this, shall we? Put that up there. Put that up there. There we go. Ta-da! Boom. pause on Dolphin. Let's see here. Can you pause? Is that like a thing? Stop. No. F10. How do you reset? I guess you don't. Let's do this. There we go. We gotta show the screen. We gotta show the warning screen. We can't play a Resident Evil game without showing the warning screen. It's part of the experience. Alright, here we go. Hopefully this goes well in emulator. I did test this out for a little bit. It seems to be okay. So this is, without a shadow of a doubt, easily one of my favorite horror games of all time. I don't think that's really a unpopular opinion when it comes to Resident Evil Remake. It's easily one of the best survival horror games of all time. I also don't think that's a very unpopular opinion. This is the GameCube version. This is the original release of the game. It's a little different compared to the HD remaster. I would like to briefly, when we go over it, just go over some of the differences compared to the HD remastered versions that you can play on PlayStation, Xbox, PC, Switch. We'll slightly go over some small things that are a little different. So yeah. So I think I'm good with config. So I never actually looked at these before, but there's 3 different ones. Rumble defense. I guess we'll do manual for that, huh? I usually do manual. Hopefully that's the button I'm supposed to use. We're playing an emulator, so my button config can be different on the PS4 controller here. There we go. So as you can see, the font is a little different. The font is different on the GameCube version of the game. They try to clean it up in the HD remaster. I actually enjoy the HD remaster font. Yeah, it's a little different.
Resident Evil.
I'll try to list some of the small differences between the HD remaster and this version. In my opinion, like I said, I do believe that this is still the best version of the game to play compared to the HD remaster, and like I'll try to go over the brief differences. Doesn't really matter. The HD remaster is still very much fine for like the 99% of people who play it. I am just that annoying 1% that gets annoyed by particular things. So I just want to list it out. But like I said, it's fun. So, which best describes your opinion about games? Mountain climbing, beyond the hardships lies accomplishment, or hiking. The destination can be reached rather comfortably. So the HD remaster, they have 3 different difficulties. This is a difficulty screen for the game. This is normal. This is easy. The HD remaster has like another one in between. We'll play normal. Approved. And then Chris. You can see the little badge. Jill. See her badge. In the HD remaster, they add RE5 skins, where you can switch to the RE5 Jill and the buffled RE5 Chris. Obviously, the original doesn't have that. It's released in 2002. So we'll play Jill. We played Jill last night. We'll play Jill tonight. So yeah.
Alpha Team is flying around the forest zone, situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we are searching for the helicopter of our compatriots, Bravo Team, who disappeared during the middle of their mission.
Haven't found it yet?
No, not yet, Brad. Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. The Bravo Team was sent in to investigate, but we lost contact.
Look, Chris.
Bravo Team's helicopter was a derelict. Save for the remaining body of Kevin. We continued our search for the other members, and it turned into a nightmare.
I always love that line. Nothing there, huh? Obviously the tone is a little different. Compared to the original.
Come on! Hey, Brad! Where the hell's he going?
Where the hell is he going? Chris, this way. I absolutely love Wesker in this cutscene. He is incredible. Actually amazing.
Wait for that mansion!
Enter the survival horror. I clicked my button by mistake. Whoops.
There are only 3 STARS members left now. Captain Wesker, Barry, and myself. We don't know where Chris is.
What is this place?
Not quite your ordinary house, that's for sure.
Hey, Wesker, where's Chris?
Jill, no! You don't want to go back out there.
But we've got to find...
Oh yeah.
What was that?
Chris?
No.
Jill, go and investigate.
I'm going with her.
Forgot about that.
Chris and I go back a long way.
Alright. You two go. I'll secure this area.
Stay sharp.
Stay alert. So obviously the tone of the game is a little different compared to the original. Going for the more atmospheric, serious tone this time. That stuttering will happen occasionally on Dolphin, by the way. That's just how the game performs, no matter what I do. A dining room. Here we go, man. Here we go.
I think you'd better take a look at this.
What is it?
Blood. Jill, see if you can find any other clues.
I'll be examining this.
Let's just hope it's not Chris's.
Very concerned. So the HD remaster, in comparison to the original game here,
Barry.
obviously the facial expressions are a little different in the original. The color palette is different. The weird filter that the HD remaster has with film grain and the color filter is completely non-existent in the GameCube release. Also 4:3 is the only option. No stretched out 16:9. Music plays properly. Ambient sound effects play properly in the GameCube version, where in the HD remaster they're either bugged or very quiet. Everything plays out much more appropriately in the original game. Very small things that most people will not really ever pay attention to or care about. But things that are different about the GameCube version. Also, you can skip text very quickly in the GameCube release. Just like that. You have to scroll in the HD remaster. Same thing with the inventory as well. You can skip text in the inventory too. See all the animations or weapons that you have here in the remake. And all the wonderful descriptions for things. Pretty cool stuff. Armor. Very similar to the original layout here. Elevator, some cool updated visuals. You can go down the stairs very fast by tapping run a lot. Also, this version of the game obviously has no alternative control scheme like the HD remaster does, where you can twirl Jill around in circles super fast. The only option you have is that true tank controls in the GameCube release, so you rotate left to right. None of that alternative control stuff going on here. See, you hear those sound effects? All those sound effects in the background? Like I said, very small things that nobody will care about, but if you play this version, you definitely notice it. It makes the cutscene sound cooler. Barry!
Barry!
What is it?
Look out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of it.
Proper stance. There you go, Barry. Good job. What is it?
What the hell is this thing?
I found Kenneth killed by this thing. Let's report this to Wesker.
Cool thing about this remake is that it really does stay true a lot to the original, and as you hear the dialogue, tries to stay very true to the original while adding its own flavor to it, of course. Definitely pretty cool to see that. Very similar layout. But in the remake, things are changed up a little bit, like that zombie just coming back to life. Scary. Cool ambience in the atmosphere.
Wesker!
Definitely excellent
Jill,
here in the
I'll be looking
remake.
for him, but let's not leave this hall.
Good idea.
Obviously, there's a lot of people in the year 2002 who played this for the first time on a CRT with a GameCube console. So you picture and put yourselves in those shoes. Think how goddamn amazing this was back in 2002. 3D elements in my pre-rendered backgrounds. It's an amazing remake. And cool camera angles the whole way through. Along the whole part of the mansion here. Go up and down, all around. There's a whole new area down here. A whole new door down here. Better finish searching the hall first. Awesome lighting. You name it. Like I said, that will happen
Any luck, Jill?
on the emulator.
No,
That's nothing to worry about.
What's going on around here?
It's just the
I
way
can't figure it
Dolphin
out.
emulator loads up
Chris
stuff.
And now Wesker.
There's not much we can do. We can search for him separately. I'll investigate the dining room again.
Okay, then. I'll try the door on the other side.
This mansion is gigantic. We could easily get lost. Let's start from the first floor.
Okay.
Oh, I almost forgot. It's a lockpick. You'd make better use of it.
No master of unlocking. You got the lockpick.
Thanks. I may need it.
Listen, if something happens, let's meet up in this hall. Got it?
Okay.
So in the remake, there's an addition with the inventory for both Chris and Jill. In the original, you didn't have a special item for Chris, but with Jill, she always had the lockpick. In the remake, if you pick Jill, you get this item slot here. She has a lockpick here. If you pick Chris, Chris will get a lighter instead. That will be Chris's special item. So both characters have special items here in the remake. And then we can kind of look around and see that there's some additions here. In the original, there was really nothing around here, and now it's all built up here in the remake. There's a door over here. There's a window over here. You can look out. Can't make anything out. There's a whole door over here still. So definitely renovated here in the remake when it comes to the mansion. With a nice, cool atmosphere as well. And you can do all the stuff that you can do in the original game, too. But in the remake, they changed things up. Just a little bit. Remember that cutscene? That goofy-looking cutscene? Well, now the dog is actually here. And it's very dangerous. And you basically have to stun lock it. Or else. Now, there's actually a way to stun lock it by shooting very fast with a handgun, but my god, is it hard to do on emulator here. Where you can tap down the fire button in a particular timing and be able to increase your rate of fire with the handgun. It's very difficult to pull off on this emulator. Almost next to impossible for me to do it. But if I played the HD remaster, I could probably pull it off, the timing of it. And you can hear all that sound effects and all that music in the background. That's completely obsolete and basically gone in the HD remaster. It's extremely low audio, or it's extremely gone in the HD remaster. Very particular atmospheric sounds like that are just obsolete in the HD remaster. Stuff that you can hear very loudly in the GameCube version, which is nice for atmosphere reasons. You can't unlock that with the lockpick. The map is still there. If you really wanted to get it. Oh my god. Wait, can I actually... You can climb this, right? Yeah, you can actually climb this now. That's how you do it here in the remake. And if you really wanted to get the map up there, which is what that is still, you can do it this way, just like before. It's really slower, though. Unless you really, really need it. Probably wouldn't recommend doing it, just because it takes forever. And there you go. So now you get the whole map. The whole layout. And that good old text skip here in the GameCube version, which is fantastic. Oh yeah, this thing too. Eerie picture of the mansion. That would definitely be important for later. Take the dagger. So in the remake, you can get defensive items, such as this dagger here. It will allow you to escape momentarily when grabbed by an enemy. However, you will not be able to escape when the enemy grabs you from behind, though. To equip a defensive item, go to the status screen, select an item from the defense menu, and then select equip. Defensive item mode is set to manual. You must press the L button to use the defense item, which we do. So yeah, various art supplies. No ink ribbon. Instead is the defensive item, which is here. So for Jill, she gets dagger and the stun gun. Chris... Actually, no, I think there's more than that for Jill as well. She gets a grenade too, or whatever. We'll figure it out again. I always confuse between the original and remake, because I just play them back-to-back too often. So I just always confuse them. And there's our zombie to test it. Or you can learn how to dodge with the tank controls. Like I just did, but then I ran into him because of the camera angle. There you go, our defensive item is used. And you can get the hell out of here. Ba-da-dum. Ba-da-dum. So now we gotta go a different way in the remake. Helmet, key for this door. Yeah, you can also go back down here if you want. Also, when you unequip an item and you go down the stairs, if you tap run very fastly while you go down the stairs, you can go down a little bit faster. What could that be? Wonder what's on the other side of this door. It's something a little different. Something a little different now in the remake here. Oh yeah, also with the two characters, Jill has another perk, which is more inventory slots. Chris has 6 instead of the 8 that Jill has. So Jill is technically still like the easier option, even though there's not a difficulty tied to the characters like it was in the original. But she is still technically the easier option to pick because of the increased inventory space, lockpick to unlock specific doors that Chris would have to unlock with small keys instead. So she's still technically the easier option, even though it's not tied to a specific difficulty for the characters, just an overall difficulty for the game instead in the remake. Picture of 2 knights striking each other. Short sword has been thrusted into the breast of one knight, while the long sword has pierced the head of the other. So in the original, didn't really have to care very much about the picture of a woman. But in the remake, when the two have run each other through, the path to your destiny will open. You do have to care about it a little bit. Just a little bit. Who we have here? Kenneth. The corpse of your comrade Kenneth. It looks like he's holding something. Oh boy. Thief Jill coming back to steal handgun bullets. The film that belonged to Kenneth. I need a video player to see what's recorded on it. No. Jill has a heart in the remake. Looks like the throat's being torn out. Very descriptive. Obviously you heard a zombie down there. Just chilling out. There he is. Just hanging out, having a good old time staring at the door. Just bored as all hell. Zombies are very tall in this game. Like freakishly tall looking. Alrighty, now we gotta go through here in the remake. A little different. The cool camera angles come back. Another thing too here, the look of the game on the GameCube version looks so much nicer. Like this depth of field effect here, like the little fog looking, not the fog, but like the blurred effect here. It's completely obsolete in the HD remaster. Little things like this in the GameCube version, like absolutely give it a more polished look in my opinion. Which help with like immersion for some people, or if you're playing it on an actual CRT, it looks fucking amazing on there. Definitely retains a lot of the visual quality if you play it on something like that. That was the way it was meant to be played. It was how it's designed graphically to be played on a CRT. So the colors pop a little bit more, the shadows are a little darker. Lighting, like the certain lighting areas of the walls here pop out a little bit more. Obviously playing it on an HD display looks a little more flat. But if you play it on emulation here, Dolphin Emulator has a couple cool options to be able to kind of darken the gamma a little bit, filter it up a little bit, so we can get some of the filtery look of the CRT look. And also the color space we can adjust on Dolphin Emulator here. And we can also upscale it a little bit as well. Add some anti-aliasing, filtering, and can kind of get some of the look back on an HD display. So it's a little nicer. Just things that make the original version, in my opinion, a little bit more nicer to play compared to the HD remasters. There's a corpse collapsed on the floor like it was an instant death. What the hell happened in this mansion? So it's a little different here now. Little different here now. Also in terms of difficulty, the game is definitely increased in difficulty. Oops. Oh yeah. Where's the random thunder? Where's the cool flashy thing that happens? Where is it? Not gonna do it. Okay. Forget it. Like a certain flashing effect that happens. It looks cool. So here is a different hall. Good old death hall. As you can see, these zombies, they are definitely harder and tankier. They actually properly try to fight each and every one here, which that's not something you want to do in the remake. And you'll definitely see why. Part of it is this. And his head's popped off, which is great, by the way. So yeah, that is part of the reason why I don't really want to fight these zombies very much in the remake, because they are tanky compared to the original here. Locked from the other side. This is a really cool room, because they really messed with the mirrors a lot and the lighting here. It's kind of cool. Gives its own like unique look here. Take the golden arrow. So examine an item. From the status screen, select an item, and then select the examine command. So gee, I wonder if I should examine this. Alright, we're looking at it, we're looking at it. The arrowhead looks like it can be removed. Boom, arrowhead. Arrowhead is made from peridot, sometimes referred to as a poor man's emerald. Looks nice. You can see the zombie there. From the mirror. Woohoo! God damn it. I'm used to the original right now. As you can see, when you take damage from a zombie, it is not good. You take quite a bit more damage from each and every zombie in the game if you let it hurt you. That's why stuff like the defensive items are a really, really big deal in this remake. Helps you out with trying to dodge and run past zombies instead of fighting each and every one individually, which you can do. You can do it. You just gotta be more patient and slow. Slower in terms of playstyle. See another zombie. Some zombies don't care. That zombie cares. Cool camera angles here. Tomb engraved with a picture of an angel. There's an indentation in the shape of an arrowhead. So we kind of messed this up here, this line. And by line, I mean running forward. If we stay to the right of the stairs here, that zombie on the left has a good chance of not moving at all, which is very good for us to come back out here and escape without shooting a bullet. And this is also different here. Book is fitted perfectly in the indentation. Take the Book of Curse. Curses. Titled Book of Curse. There's a key embedded on the book back cover. Will you remove it? Yes. Got the mansion key. So that's important. Book of Curse is the four masks. A mask that speaks no evil. A mask that smells no evil. A mask that sees no evil. A mask that cannot speak, smell, or see evil. When all four fall into place, evil will awaken. Following inscription is carved into the indentation. An eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. And they got a casket just hanging out over there. And check this out over here. Stone statue with a hole where the eyes should be. And we have holes where the eyes, nose, and mouth should be. We got a hole where the nose should be. And we got one where the mouth should be. So we need to find 4 masks that all fit the slots here. Now let's try to stick to the left. Go to the left up the stairs instead of going down to the right. Sometimes the zombie will not move, but we are going like so slow here. I am not used to tank controls. Oh my god. This is a really cool thing, by the way, too. Again, that like hazy, like blurry look to the game. Like that is something that just does not exist in the HD remaster, and it just looks so nice in the GameCube version. It's just really cool to look at. Like the HD remaster, it removes a lot of those things just because of the remastering of it. Remastering GameCube files and GameCube quality textures and all that. And some of that just, unfortunately, just... in terms... when it gets converted, it just sort of gets removed. Just because of the conversion process, which... kind of unfortunate, but is what it is. So this is an engraving of a sword. Oh yeah, so this is the sword key. Which means we turn back around. Because we can open up that door now. In the other room. We can also check out the other room. We didn't really check it out very much. Oh yeah, also, if we go to the door here. Check this out again. It's too dangerous to open this door. Dog bad. Door bad. You can check out some of this stuff here. Portraits and photographs decorate the wall. It looks like they could come to life at any moment. Also, yeah, and so the zombie is still back there and now it's trapped. So an old photograph sits in the frame. Maybe this person was connected to the mansion somehow. So, in the original game, if you looked at this photo, it would literally say it was like a fat woman. Now in the remake, they kind of clean that up a little bit. A portrait hangs on the wall. It almost seems like it's watching you. So they clean some of that up here in the remake. Woman drawing water. And there's a zombie. Completely trapped. Good times. So this room looks a little familiar, huh? So on normal difficulty, this will be here. On a harder difficulty, this will not. No dog. But the window broke. Oops, that's the wrong way. Is there even anything down here at all? Oh, there is. There is. Handgun bullets. I think that's also a normal thing. Normal difficulty thing. I'm not sure, though. So this is a little familiar. I always like how they keep things familiar here. While changing it up a little bit. Like this, for example. We can open up this door right away. Instead of waiting for the specific key. Chris uses a small key. Jill has the lockpick, obviously. And you need to go out here because we have the chemical. And also the herbs are still out here. And there's still all the other stuff out here, like the dogs. Unfortunately. A boiler. The humidity has caused it to rust. And there's also plenty of kerosene left. So that is also a little different. Alright. So the chemical to use on plants, as they title it in the remaster, is a key item still. And it's over here now. But in the GameCube version, they call it chemical. Chemical agent to destroy plant growth. Herbicide. There you go. It looks like the water still works. Doesn't look like it's been serviced in a while. It's full of dirty water. Remove the plug. Yeah! This is actually something the remake took from the beta of the original Resident Evil 1. I don't know if it's the beta or the demo. In the original Resident Evil, you couldn't actually drain the water here. Unless it was like a specific version, but I believe in either the demo or a beta version of the original game, you can flush down the water and get some handgun bullets. I believe the remake here pays tribute to that a little bit. We're draining the water. Blah. You good, Jill? She's good. And in the original, in that demo or beta version, you would get handgun bullets or whatever, but here in the remake, you would get defensive item. Which is very nice. Very, very nice. Cool artwork. So we're definitely getting that shotgun. Although, again, in the remake, they change it up a little bit here. It's pretty cool artwork here now. So you can get the shotgun with Jill if you want. But you can also get another one, too. Later on in the game, if you do a particular thing in the remake. Traces of something burnt here. An acid or acrid smell permeates the air. Picture in stands and bronze statues. Nothing of interest. Got a little ink ribbon. Got a beautiful looking shotgun. And you can set it there without actually going in the inventory, which is nice. I'll grab the ink ribbon, whatever. Whatever. Uh-oh. Door went open.
Oh god, what did I do now? Wesker! Barry! Help!
Jill! You in there?
Barry? Get me out of here! The door's jammed!
Stand back! Grab my hand!
Oh, Barry.
Barry.
That was a close one. A second late, you would have fit nicely into a sandwich.
Really? Thanks. But Barry, didn't you say you were going back to the dining room to find other clues? I'm glad and all, but why are you here?
I just had something I wanted to check. Anyway, we should get back to searching for Wesker and Chris.
Thanks, Barry.
I
I owe you one.
Don't mention it.
Yeah. Can't go back. Now we can use it. Let's see if we can try and do the quick shooting here with the pistol or the handgun. It's really hard to do here in emulator. If you time the fire button appropriately, you can rapid fire the handgun instead of doing that, for example. It is so hard to do in emulator. Like, I don't even think I can do it and show it off, but it's basically There's an unlockable in the remake where you get a 3-burst handgun, and the rate of fire is faster. You can essentially make this normal handgun into that 3-burst instead with this technique of firing it faster with the controller. But you have to hit the button almost perfectly. And it's so difficult to do in emulator. Because of the... Not the 30 FPS, but it's a little laggy. You need like a very stable frame rate. Frame time as well. Like seems to be fine. It's just hard. Yeah, I don't think I can pull it off here on emulator. Oh well, we have to play normally. But it's a pretty cool little technique. Especially when the zombies are pretty tanky. I also like that you can hear the zombies in the remake now. Like, again, put yourself in the year 2002, and this is your first experience with this remake here. After you're so used to playing the original, like, all these enhancements and features really help out this game substantially here in the remake with those sounds. Because you can never hear the zombies, like, across the hall or whatever in the original. And make sure you aim up. See ya. So all these little, like, technical advancements on the remake are pretty cool. Including an actual save theme in the first save room here. So we got some stuff here now. And a remade version of the save theme as well. Special instructions when disposing dead bodies. So here's something that's interesting. We have new information regarding those beings. They may appear to be dead, but in fact they are able to come back to life. However, there are ways to prevent them from becoming active again. Currently, there are 2 known methods to seize the resurrection: incineration and destruction of the head. If further methods are discovered, they will be notified immediately. Meanwhile, to those who still have the will to live, oil has been placed on the first floor of the mansion. Take as much as you need. You'll still need something to light it with, which you'll need to find by yourself. So if you look at over here, the thing that's flashing... I'll put some stuff away here. Also, another great thing is you can combine stuff. Thank you, game. I think I'll just put that there. But you can grab this here. The thing that's flashing. Take the fuel canteen. And you can also look over here. There's still plenty of kerosene left. Refill your fuel canteen. Refuel it. Now you have good old fuel here. Still some kerosene left in it. So now we need a lighter. And then we can use it. When we use it, one of the zombies will show off a new mechanic here in the remake. It did not exist in the original whatsoever. One of those cool additions to the remake. I think kind of enhances the game a little bit. Makes it a little more difficult. I think pretty interesting. Alright, so here we go. See if I can remember how to play the remake here now. Here we go. Boy. Oh, baby. It's definitely going to be happening a lot. Gonna lock it there. Very, very bad with the dodges. Especially on tank controls. I'm used to the newbie alternative controls where you can spin around 360 degrees. Excuse me. Ah, the dodge. And also you can see the door shaking. Zombies can also go through doors in particular areas as well in the remake. This makes it feel pretty crazy. take the dog whistle. So we picked up a wooden board for something, and now we're going to pick up a whistle here. Crumpled memo. Today, Sir Spencer told me to hide something where no one could find it. Well, I had this idea. I figured if I could somehow have it protected by a dangerous animal, like the vicious canine that lives here, no one would be able to get near it. As far as I can tell, the mutt is always hanging around the second floor balcony on the west side of the terrace, and he ought to come running at the sound of a dog whistle. This is where you come in. The thing is, I reckon you're the only person that can get near that dog without risking a serious mauling. Which means you can only put this collar on him. The object that Sir Spencer wants hidden is concealed inside. You're the only person I can trust with this, of course. You'll get something out of it as well. Remember that certain item or that you've always wanted to get a hold of? Well, in exchange for your services, I might be able to get it for you. This could work out well for both of us. John Tolman. So there's a little different there. Chessboard carved from ivory. The game appears to have ended in a checkmate. Good old chessboard is back. Or chessboard. Lighter. So there it is, the lighter. And also medicinal herbs, yet again. Just like the original. I tell you all about the herbs. This is almost word for word from the original note about herbs. It's very close. Kind of revised a little bit here for the remake, though. Tell you about herbs. And you can go through this door. This has got to get really, really bad. I don't even think I have one more. Emblem of armor. So now that we have the lighter, now you can actually use that kerosene as well, the fuel if you want. Unlit fireplace. Ta-da. Lines carved into the relief glow red in the intense heat. Put that on here. There's a map of the mansion 2F. There you go. And get the 2F mansion here, or map here. Pretty cool stuff. Helmet. And lonely herb. Cool stuff. Cool. This is armor key, right? Yep. All the dodge is still bad. Ah, damn it. I actually dodged correctly and then I turned around like an idiot. Hey, there's the behind the back now, which is really bad. Oh boy, these dodges are trash. You can get very good at this game and dodge every zombie in the game with tank controls. I just haven't played the game in damn near forever. So I don't know what the fuck I'm doing anymore. So we got the armor key there. Still hear that door shuffling around in there. Barry?
Barry.
Barry.
Jill, got any good news?
Other than I'm still alive in this madhouse? No.
No.
Can't say it's much safer here either. We'd better secure our escape route first. There's gotta be a back door somewhere.
All right then, let's split up again.
Hey, hold on a sec. Look what I've found.
What?
A can of fizz. It's sure to yellow and mellow those things. It's yours.
Can of
Hopefully you want to use
fizz.
it.
So instead of calling it a weapon, we call it a can of fizz. It's literally the acid shells again.
What about you?
Oh, don't worry. I like the buddy system we have here.
Oh yeah.
I see. Thanks, I'll take it.
See you later.
Ciao. God. god, dude. Chow. So there you go. This is still fairly similar to the original here. Where you can push a zombie out of the way here. You can kind of waste some pistol bullets. Plop. Might not be dead yet. Yeah, he's dead. You can put it through him. Oh yeah, I didn't put him through it all the way. Never mind. Now he should be down. So here's a very interesting thing about the zombie here. Remember what they told you about them not dying? That was part of it. But now the head is off, so we don't have to worry about it anymore. Basically what you want to look for, besides knocking off heads, is if you don't, and they go on the ground, they have a pool of blood around them, like in the original, that means they're down. They ain't coming back up again. But if they don't, that's bad. That's not good. That means they're going to come back to life. Here in the remake. That's where you use the fuel if you want to. Most people don't do that. Lockpick. Can I... Yeah, I can. I'm going here first. This is a new door that was added to the remake. So you got some plants here you can eat. Some green herbs growing here. It's only enough for a few uses. Use item. So we can heal. And this looks familiar, huh? Stained glass window. The pattern in the center resembles a witch. I am using a gun. Can't do that. Some kind of thorny plant you've never seen before. Yeah, like the picture of the game just looks so much nicer here in the GameCube version. I unlocked it. You can go that way if you want. Probably gonna have enough to maybe kill this one dog. Obviously, blow the dog whistle here, since that is what looks familiar in the picture. Blew it. And that dog in particular has the collar. If I could do the fast rate of fire thing, this would be so much easier. Because obviously you just chain off hits constantly if you don't do it. Please go backwards. This is so awful. It's so fucking terrible. Oh my god. I might actually fucking die. Oh my god. Because I can't do the fast rate of fire thing. You can't stun lock them. And there goes the difficulty of the game, by the way. When you play it extremely normal. Much harder. Fear can't kill you, bud. I mean... Alright, let's do this again, I guess. Oh, yes. Later, here we come. We're not gonna do all that map stuff again. It is hard. Where are my alt controls? Where's my cheating controls? There's the one dodge along the wall. Every single zombie in this game can be dodged. One way or the other. It's actually really cool to learn it. Wait, did I even take all the fuel shit? I actually need to check that again. See if I picked up everything here. I did. Do I need this? Alright, hope for the best, I guess. I was really lucky. That was like the easiest version of that dodge that you can possibly have with that zombie there. Gotta get good with the tank controls right now. Gotta just get good at it. Like I said, every single zombie in the game you can dodge.
What about
you, Barry? You want to stay next to the railing, or else that will happen. See ya. For the third time. There he goes. You can see that pool of blood there, huh? See if we can reset the room here and see if he dissolves or not. So will he be there? Yes. So the pool of blood was just a bluff. If he's still there when you enter the room again, that's bad news for you. That's when you gotta use the fuel and burn the corpse, or else it will revitalize itself into a very strong variant of the zombie. And they're very, very difficult to deal with. They are very quick. They have more health. They damage you a lot. Basically a zombie on the virus steroids, pretty much. And that's pretty wild. It's a very hard counter to it. It's also cool in terms of strategy. If you play through the game a second time or a third time, and you want to get through it a little more optimally, you kind of pick and choose what zombies you want to fight versus what zombies you want to dodge and run past. Creates a pretty cool like mini game within the game itself. Just cool things about the remake. That's why this is, in my opinion, one of the best remakes for a remake. Or for a game. Oh my god. One of the best remakes for a game that I think I've ever personally played, because it adds so many different layers that the original just never had. On top of all the technical advancements, too. A lot of things that people don't think about very much. These dogs are crazy. But they ain't that crazy. There you go. We take the collar. Yeah. You can get a free heal just for yourself. There you go. You're treated your wounds. Full heal. Now we could look at the wonderful collar here. Nice little symbol there. There's a switch where you press it. Boom. Coin was hidden inside the collar. Now if there's any ordinary coin, it turns into a shape of a key. Imitation of the armor key. Shaped like a key, but lacks the rigidity to be used as one. Cool stuff. And there you go. You probably don't need this dog whistle anymore. Discard, yeah. So you can still do that as well. Discard items if you want. Wait. Don't want this. Ooh, that zombie really is annoying. Like the worst spot for that zombie to be in. A little familiar here. Well-used bed. Several kinds of serum. Many of them are a sickly color. Plop that there. I think I'm good for now. I think. Pretty sure. It's a pretty cool camera angle. Look at all the wonderful detail. Dun. Alright, good. Use the lockpick. Got something cool here. Just some old furniture and battery pack. So there's another defense item that you can use. Battery pack. Stun gun. And you have a broken shotgun, which you don't need for Jill, because that will just replace the shotgun you picked up and Barry saved you from. But Chris needs that. Got some kerosene there to fill up your canteen if you actually use it. Which, again, you should use it. Especially in your first playthrough. It's a pretty cool dynamic. You like actually killing the zombies. Especially if you're somebody that kills a lot of zombies, you definitely want to use... Oh, he is on the stairs. Definitely want to use that fuel if you want. I don't think we can test it on the zombie that's on the ground here. Maybe we can. I'm actually really curious if we can, because I don't remember. That's actually why I came back here. But I don't know if you can use it on this. Let's see. I think this zombie is, like, idle, or whatever. I'm not completely sure. Looks like this one's been dead for several hours. Oh, you can use it. There you go. That is what happens. So when a zombie is on the ground like that, you can just light it up. And it'll never come back again. That zombie will come to life later on. And then you can refill it again if you want. Just like that. So that's how that works. Nice, little mechanic here in the remake. It's pretty cool. Like I said, extremely dangerous if you let those zombies come back to life. Big old no-no. Alright. Let's roll. Definitely a lot easier to get through here than the... Oh yeah, the armor key. Definitely a lot easier to get through this hallway here. compared to Deadly Silence. Deadly Silence, there's like 3 zombies, 3 dogs here. Like a mini game up the stairs. It's a little more peaceful here right now anyways. It's actually nicer to be able to dodge that zombie there on the stairs. There's another zombie there. Oh, that's bad, yeah. He's gonna stay alive. Helmet. Yeah. Okay. Trying to remember the remake route here a little bit here. He's gonna stay alive, unfortunately. So you open this door, you come back here again. Nice herb. Might want to pick that up. Nice zombie as well. Actually, you know what? Can you burn this zombie too? I actually want to know this. We're gonna need to use it anyways. Oops. I actually want to see now, because I actually don't know. I've never actually tried to burn this corpse before. There it is. Yeah, so that zombie will never pick you up on the, or never try to attack you on the stairs unless it pukes acid at you. Which is nice. For dodging it usually. Yeah, I'm actually curious about this. I need to know. That was very bad. There we go. One. Also, you will burn yourself too if you're in the fire. See ya. Alrighty. Oh, you can burn it. Oh, that's cute. That's adorable. Nice. Just kidding. That is what the zombie will turn into if you let it live without burning it, by the way. So that is why you actually want to burn those zombie corpse. Is... See? That's awesome. It's really cool. It is like so cool to me. Well, it's dead now. Haha. Oh yeah. Alright, I'll put this crap away again. Also, the defensive items deal damage as well, which is nice for taking down zombies instead of just passing by them, which is cool. I'm scared for dear life, so I'm fucking saving. I am not playing very good right now. Playing like a fucking noob at the moment, so I just really don't want to reset again. Ooh. Alright, here we go. Here we go again. Oh god, dude. Controls are just different. Like, the actual movement of the tank controls are just different compared to even the HD remaster. So I gotta, like, get used to it again. Here we go. There's an inscription on the shield. Death is only the beginning. Death is the true essence of bliss. Death is everything. Got the helmet key for this door here. Another little addition here in the remake. May whomever takes this emblem find peace in death. Take the mansion key. Yeah. So it's a trap. Death is everything. Unless you have the decoy. Then you live. And there you go. Now you have the real armor key. So you can take a nice hard look at it. Turn it around. Engraving of an armor. There you go. Armor key just for you. It's easy. Now we can go through that next part of the game. Alright, cool. Doo-doo-doo. Alright. Another zombie that went through the door. So there's the first zombie going from another room into this room. I don't even think you could do that, like back in the day. Like, do the limitations of games. Gee, I think there's a zombie out there. This is a zombie checking things out. There's the plan again. As the lid on this water pump is open, pump the water. Turn switch to which level? Red, green, leave it. Let's do some red, shall we? As you can see, nothing happened. Stop pumping. Pump it to green. And when you pump the green, you can see it's watering the herbs now on the other side. So now you put the chemical in here, herbicide, and you want to actually water the plants, not the herbs, but the other plants. And that one was red. When we do red, we kill the plants while we keep our own plants to heal with. There you go. Whole nice collection of herbs again. Death mask number 1 obtained. Combine that real quick for some healing. And we're out. We are out. Oh shit. Zombies are in. Hmm. Hmm. Look familiar. All the artwork around the fucking walls. Good old Keeper's Diary again. I think this is actually word for word from the original Keeper's Diary as well. I'm not gonna read it all again. Just because I kind of did most of this yesterday. It's pretty much the same wording, same everything. Itchy tasty. Probably the most iconic file in the Resident Evil game. And good old zombies alive. And we get a stun gun, battery pack, and another zombie's alive over here. We got the good dodge, which means we can easily get the fuck out of here. He gave us a very friendly position there. This guy is a joke every time. Go through here. Go over here. Pick up this bad boy here, the blue gemstone. And we'll also pick this up too. Actually, no we won't. Never mind. I lied. This is the remake. Can't do that yet. Oh man. A joke every time. That's probably the dumbest zombie in the entire game. It's a little familiar in here. Inscription here. Tiger glowing with blue and yellow light. Well, there's the blue. The blue will give us shotgun ammo for Jill. Definitely nice to see. And then what else? Oh my god. The controls, man. Like, every Resident Evil game has a different feeling in terms of the tank controls. It's always different for every Resident Evil game. We don't play them very often. Just gotta get used to it again. Doop, boop. Let's do this thing. Because why not?
Richard!
Richard!
What happened?
It's Richard.
You're wounded.
This whole place is a killing zone. There are monsters.
What did this to you?
A big snake. And it had to be poisonous.
Poisonous? Richard, hold on.
Bring me serum. I saw some, but didn't bring any.
I'll go and get it, okay? You're gonna make it.
Thanks.
So no mouth to mouth. We are gonna get serum though. It actually tells you where it is with a nice little photo. Gotta go all the way to that save room now. And you are in a time limit now. So you need to get the serum in a certain amount of time or else. You can literally do this as well as do the whole chemical thing with the plants earlier to get the mask all at once. And get it all done like that if you take the optimal route. That zombie's gonna come back to life. I'm gonna have to come through here again. And there's a zombie in here. I think that came through the door earlier. Yep. Lame. I forgot where I don't remember where he was. Do. Get the serum from here again. Then we can also put some stuff away too. Put that bad boy away here. I think I need that actually. Serum. You can get the hell out of here. I'll just go the other way again. Sometimes zombies will be dead. Call them like dead zombies. Or they won't even do anything. Probably should have gone the other way, because this guy's going to come alive now. Just kidding, he ain't coming alive yet, thank God. Forgot how many times it takes to go through the same room in order for the zombie to come back alive again. It's actually pretty forgiving. I just don't remember how long it takes. Doo-doo.
Here,
There
Richard.
you go.
I'm gonna give you a shot. Hang in there.
Hang in there.
Jill, here's my radio. Take it. Does it ever not hurt?
There's some weird lines going on with the emulator. Ooh, I can go through here. See ya. Emblem of a shield. Ooh, dark as hell in here. You can get that if you want. It's too dark to see much of anything. So what if I go back here? Oh, zombie. It's too dark. So that's why you need the lighter. And you can see the candle here. Just like the original. Unlit candlestick. Ta-da. Over here, usually there's acid rounds in the original. Musical score here in the remake. Beginning and last sections of the music are missing. But you know what that means. You gotta combine it somehow. Can't just play Moonlight Sonata that easily. You gotta work for it here in the remake. It's really cool you can still see, like, the imprint of the hand there. Nice subtle addition. Doo-doo. There he is.
I'm okay. The others...
Richard's okay. If Richard died here, there would be a zombie that would spawn in here. So keeping him alive actually keeps a zombie out of your way, which is a pretty nice little reward. See ya. I love the fact that you can just skip dialogue that quickly in the GameCube version. This is a little different. Woe to those who disturb my sleep. There's a switch. Just like in the original game, if you do things wrong, there'll be poisonous gas and you'll take damage. Something in this depression. The grate is in the way and you can't reach it. And you gotta push back all of the armored guys to where they're all slotted back in. I don't remember how this works again. I want to say it's this way again. Pretty sure this is what it is. What does this do? And then it... I think it's the other way, actually. God damn it, dude. I actually forgot how to do this. What the fuck? Ugh. It's been so long since I've played this game. It's just literally so easy. Can we just push all this back so that I can do it over again or no? Ta-da! Yes! Nice. Mysterious box. Take a nice hard look at that. Switch. Switch. You see how the highlight in the top was when you switched the first one. Switch that one. Boom. There's a mask inside. Death mask number 2. Very, very nice. Alrighty. Let's go this way. The zombie just knocking on the door. Mm-hmm. I think I'll actually save. That was awful. Actually, a terrible turn. Oh yeah, there's a note from Barry. Left you some ammo. Hope you find it useful. Okay. Am I done with this? Barry give us a nice old first aid. Nice little flame rounds. Incendiary shells. There you go. Free loot just for you. I think I'm good. There we go. Do 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 do. Alright, cool. Time is it? Almost 2. Alright, we can just read it real quick. Left you some bullets in the room on the right. Feel free to use them if you manage to get yourself in trouble. Fury. Bullets. He gives us flame rounds. There we go. Trying to dodge again with tank controls. I haven't done it in years. It's been literal years since I've used tank controls in this game. This looks familiar. A nice little red herb there for us. Barry.
Ah! Jill.
Barry, I didn't mean to get you that excited.
Right. Anyway, you should read this.
There's a nice little cutscene that you can get if you walk around the mansion a certain way. Researcher's will. Letter slipped inside, the top part of the letter is torn off, and the rest of the letter is legible. Alma, I've tried to survive only to see you again, but my efforts only delay the inevitable. I am infected and there is no cure for what will follow except to end my life before I lose the only thing that separates me from them, my love for you. In an hour I have entered my eternal sleep, where there is peace. Please understand, please know that I'm sorry. Martin Crackhorn. It's pretty much the same as the original.
What do you make of it?
Well,
similar.
I guess we were right about this mansion being quite unnatural.
You have a way with understatements.
Where's the part that's torn off?
Well, my only guess is that it was the most important part, and somebody didn't want anyone to see it. Let's continue our investigation.
You do get this cutscene in the original game too. I think it's kind of hard to get it though. A little easier to get in the remake. Unlock case, it's full of various biological reports. So, you can take a fish hook. Various types of fish hooks. And you can see the water tank smells like something once lived in there. Perhaps someone was using it to raise some kind of creature. So you can't move the bookshelf or anything, but you still get all the bugs. Lure of a bee. Collection of insect specimens. Thing underneath it. Bee specimen. Lures. What do I do here? I don't even know. Was it this or some shit? I don't even know how to do this anymore. I don't got a damn clue what I'm doing anymore. Hey, it's a good thing. Bee. She's like fucking dancing around while she's dodging. Bees are bad. Wind crest. That's still in the remake. Oh yeah, I think the lab coat also gives you some ink ribbons as well. Does that actually give you ink ribbons here? Let's see. Turn around and find out. I actually don't remember. In the original game, you can get some ink ribbons here in this lab coat here. White lab coat hung up here. It smells vaguely like a medicine cabinet. No. Leave me alone. Get the fuck out of my way. No ink ribbon. Some broken up pictures here. Do 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 do. Here's something new here in the remake. The first aid box. Thing in the drawers or in the shelves. Ink ribbon. Item here too. Mm-hmm. Green herba. You can examine this bad boy here. You get a random health item inside. This time it's a first aid spray. Other times it can be a single herb, 2 herbs, herb with blue herb. So it's all dependent on where you pick one up at. Pick up that bad boy there. And we're off. Red herbs are obviously nice for the max heals, but... yeah. I would rather just do two greens throughout most of the game. Kind of helps to save space sometimes in your actual inventory. That's really all you need anyways. Most of the time. Boop, boop. Put that there. Put the crest there. Hopefully I remember where they all are. I literally don't remember where all the crests are sometimes. Completely optional item here in the remake. Yeah, this thing. So the doorknob looks like it's ready to fall apart. Here's something new. Go through anyways. We can go through if you wanted to, but you can only go through the door a set number of times. Oh yeah, no knob. By the way, no knob on the door. There's our first stun gun used. That does a little bit more damage than the dagger. It's pretty nice. A really shitty spot. We got through it anyways. We can go this way now. Armor key. I can go here. I really enjoy exploring the mansion in the remake. A lot more than the original, honestly. Just, they make it so much more interesting, in my opinion. Got a dagger here. Forest. Oh my god. Forrest has given up the ghost. Looks like he's been dead for a while. Forrest has given up the ghost. Given up the ghost. Give me the goddamn grenade launcher. Thank you. Oh wow, look at these wonderful herbs. I wonder what they could be. Uh-oh. Turn, Jill, turn, Jill, turn, Jill. Thank you. Sounds like Forrest is back. Swing and a miss, Forrest. Hear that sound? Hear this music? This music is like almost obsolete entirely in the HD remaster. You don't even like hear it in the remaster. It's like super faint. There you go, grenade launcher. Cool stuff, man. I'll go back down here. We'll actually turn. Oh yeah, the helmet. Never mind. This is the remake. Trying to figure out how many more doors to open up here. A nice looking clock. I'll take that. We're gonna need that in just a second. God damn it. Very nice. Something written on the corner of the picture, commemorating the completion of the mansion. I think there's a piano. Expensive looking grand piano. What do we have here? The musical score. You would put that. It's titled Moonlight Sonata. You try to open it. Section of the music is missing, leaving only the beginning and the end. There you go. Now Jill, being the skillful person that she is gonna play Moonlight Sonata for all of us. Do 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 do. Ah, very nice, Jill. Very, very nice. Alright, emulator. What do we have here? Trevor's Diary. November 24th, 1967. 11 days have passed since arriving on this estate. How did it end up like this? A guy in a lab coat came with a plate of Skippy meal and said to me, "Sorry to put you through this, but it's for security reasons." That's when it hit me. It all makes sense now. There are only two people that know the secret of this mansion, Sir Spencer and myself. If they kill me, Sir Spencer will be the only person that knows the secret. But for what purpose? It doesn't matter now. It's too dangerous here. My family. I hope they are all right. I've decided to escape. Jessica, Lisa, I pray you are safe. November 26, 1967. How could I be so careless? I lost my favorite lighter, the one Jessica gave me for my birthday. Now it's going to be that much harder to get out of this dark place. November 13th, the date for when my fate was sealed. My aunt was hospitalized just 3 days before that. Jessica and Lisa said that they were going to visit her. I wish I could be there with them. But wait, even as I'm writing, my memory is coming back to me more vividly. Just before I passed out, I remember the men in the lab coats said something like, "Most likely your family is already... I pray for your safety." November 27th, 1967. Somehow I managed to get out of that room, but getting out of this mansion won't be easy. I have to get past all the booby traps, tiger eyes, gold emblem. I have to try and remember for my own sake. Trevor. That was something they added in the remake. Gold emblem. Tiger eyes. So we already interacted with the tiger, with the blue gem. Now we're going to interact here with the emblems. Getting the gold gem, or gold emblem. I'm placing this decoy one, really, so that we can open this bad boy back up here. And then we're going to use this gold emblem for something cool. Swing and a miss, pal. Those are your friendly zombies. Those are your confidence boosters right there. Swing and a miss every time. Just like in the original. Yeah, you gotta interact with that. So again, you look at the picture again. It says, a picture of two knights striking each other. The short sword has been thrusted into the breast of one knight. while the longsword has pierced the head of the other. That actually matters here. When the two have run each other through, the path to your destiny will open. Looks like you can turn the gears inside the clock. Try it. That's what we do here. We do right along. I don't think it matters. Or does it matter, actually? Oh, shit. Something doing a helmet, shield, armor, and shield decorations. Oh, it's actually just... Never mind. I think I had to do the smaller one. So this way. Let's see. Ta-da! So, tiny addition to the remake, but also something pretty simple and straightforward to get that shield key. It looks really unique again. Looks nice. So what haven't we actually, like, checked out yet? Exploring. What haven't we actually checked out yet? Does painting room need to be unlocked? I don't remember in the remake anymore. So exploring means that you didn't pick up all the items in a specific room. So in that, you know, couple hallways, there's herbs and that wooden mount again to get the map we didn't pick up because we died earlier. I'm playing like absolute shit right now, so I'm just gonna save. I don't want to re-track again. So hey, you can take this wonderful ink ribbon that's here and save here. I always thought this was a weird place for a save here in the remake, but while trying to make the game a little more difficult and rebalancing things, they also try to make it a bit more accessible as well when it comes to some of the save locations. The defensive items, obviously the amount of heals and ammunition that you can collect as well, quite a bit. So, yeah. Do I have a... Of course. I'll just... whatever. I don't care. How you doing, Richard? He's resting peacefully. Should probably just leave him. Alright, see ya. We'll see ya. Got the shield key. And we all know what time it is. It is yawn time. Look familiar. Yawn!
Payback time.
Payback time. So Richard is helping out. Uh-oh. Of fucking course. So dodging yawn is actually a lot easier here in the original. And apparently this is super laggy. Oh my god. It's actually really easy to dodge. Why is it so laggy here? Oh my god. There we go. I actually wanted to wait for Richard to kill Yawn there. Kill.
Thanks.
Jill!
Richard!
Richard is dead! Oh boy. Now I can do everything. Where are you going? Oh, there you go. Have fun, Yon. As you can see, Richard dropped a shotgun. Assault shotgun. So now we have Richard's shotgun as well, and his shotgun is damn good. Better than the base shotgun. And now we're poisoned.
Oh, am I poisoned? I need serum.
She needs serum. Uh-oh. Serum. So no berry. No berry. Now there's a zombie. Gotta go get that serum. Away we go yet again. Cause I fucking suck. But we do have 2 shotguns now. I'm actually gonna go the other way too, instead of going this main room here, so that this zombie doesn't come back alive. Might be a zombie out here too. Yeah, so Jill gets pretty loaded up here with weapons. She gets a whole bunch of guns in this campaign. Here we go. Man, we were like really dragging out this. I'd rather take damage. And he ain't dead. 'Cause of course he ain't. And that guy's chilling over there. Alright. Take the serum. Where are the other... I don't know where the other thing is. Where are the other doors for this? Boom! I love the I love the menuing in this version of the game. It's actually so nice. Do I care about any of this stuff right now? Do. Using a pistol is so detrimental in this version of the game. Okay. I don't know. Let's go this way. Mm-hmm. Trying to figure out what door. What down here? See you. I don't even need to go down there. I'll just go this way, I guess. I never go this way. Let's go this way. Is there actually an enemy through here? Wonder if there's a zombie. Let's find out. Nope. Nope. He was a dead one. Wasn't gonna ever attack until I did that. Can you open this? Oh, I see. That's how you use the sword key. I forgot I could go down here right away. The basement. Is there any reason to go down here with Jill? If this was Chris, there would be a small key here. Piece of meat. Hey, dagger. Take a little bit of that. Yeah, this looks so much better on the GameCube version. Oh my god. Zombie. Power doesn't seem to be turned on. You can go back there later. Alright, cool. Uh-oh. Oh no! They'll be seeing you. Yoink. What do we do now? Go and get the death masks and use this armor key. Now we can actually get out of the mansion. Get the hell out of here. Since we did just about everything that you can possibly do here in the first part of the mansion. So we'll go get those masks as well as the... Oh yeah, the ammo is out in the courtyard, never mind. You're in the wrong corner, pal. And the zombie over here politely opens the door. Hey, welcome to RE Remake. Everything's going to shit. It's all going to hell. But that zombie moves because he went in the other room. Orange caution. That's not good. Alright. Don't worry, I have like a billion first aids. One, two, three. I think we're good here. Do I use this now? Do I bring this with me? I don't know. Just rather get it over with. It's an old typewriter. There we go. That should be good. So we're gonna get more shotgun ammo out in the courtyard. Okay. Now I actually got here for the first time. So I think you can go through this door from here 3 times before the doorknob actually breaks entirely. Locked. Spencer family emblem is carved into the doorknob. Use the armor key. Here we go again. Title is written as follows: Bring the light of truth to the 3 spirits. The light of truth to the 3 spirits. It's the remade version of this puzzle. Lisa, protected by the 3 spirits. A picture of a woman wearing a bracelet, a necklace, and a crown. There's a switch at the bottom. Press it. No. So green, purple, orange bracelet. Valiant wearing a bracelet. So this is the one we want in orange. That's green. So that's bad. This is the bracelet, or necklace. We got that one. This is the crown. That one. So now we just need to go over there, turn that one to orange. Boom. And they made a very somewhat tedious puzzle into a complete joke. It's extremely easy now. And you can get your last mask and move it along into the courtyard. Also, there's a ambient track here that you can't hear in the HD remaster for some reason. Or it's just like really quiet. It's like super quiet. Some free shotgun ammo over here. Since the zombies are gone. It looks so much nicer on the GameCube version. It's a little glitched out from the the emulator, but whatever. Good enough. Alright, now you gotta figure out which one's going which. So this is the hole where the eyes should be. So look at here. Death mask without eyes. And then that happens. 1 out of 4. Eyes, nose, and mouth. Boom. Eyes, nose, and mouth. 2. Doing good. And you got a hole where the nose should be. There's a no nose right there. And then we already know the last one now, since it's the last one we have for the mouth. Boom. There he is. You know that trap that we were reading about from a guy named Trevor? There he is. Still alive. Now he's dead. Thank you, assault shotgun. There's a switch. And there's something here. We take the stone and metal object. Yeah, I believe this is handgun ammo or something. Oh no, it's shotgun ammo on normal. Or, yeah, I think it's a normal difficulty drop. Goodbye, George. Take a nice little look at that. Emblem is carved in the octagonal object. There's nothing unusual. And there you go. Nothing unusual. So, what do you do now? In the original game, you had to get all these crests here. There's like 5 of them. But in the remake, Death Mask is what replaced all that. And in the remake, you use this object to be able to get past the next part of the game here. Family. Or Spencer insignia, the family insignia there. Behind what looks to be an umbrella logo. Umbrella-like logo. Well, he's not gonna die, but it doesn't matter. Because he's gonna be peacing out when we come back. There's gonna be no more zombies in the second half. Boom. Cool. And of course the dogs cop on in here. There's something written on the indentation. The defiler of the accursed coffin. So no more scriptures, random religious scriptures out of thin air now. In the remake, it's just, put this thing here. Ta-da. A little more, realistic and simplistic there. Loot. We earned our right to get some loot here. Got some battery pack here. First aid here, and I got a whole, like, another section here. Whole nother section here that wasn't here in the original. Looks like they added some stuff. Seems to be some kind of signpost. Each direction is accompanied by a corresponding destination. North, the Valley of Destruction. South, Cave of Hatred. East, Summit of Madness. And west, Path of Revenge. We can move all these things here.
Somebody respond! Over!
Barry?
Monster! James! Gun? Ineffective! It's it! Stay away! Forest outside mansion! Stay! Hey!
Stay away. Chains. What could that mean? Go down here. The gate will open when the guard dog's desires are fulfilled. Statue with red eyes. The inscription reads, "The war cry of revenge." And the blue one reads, "The last gas of destruction." So we go all the way up here again. Revenge, destruction. So west, revenge, red. So west for red. And north for blue. I'm good. Boom. Ta-da. We did it. Puzzle. Alright, I'm actually gonna get up for a second, because I do need to check on something real quick. And I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Thank you all for watching, if anybody's here. Really do appreciate it. And, back. Be back in a couple of minutes. Alrighty, I'm back. Let's do it. Actually, hold on here. I just want to see something real quick. Damn. Oh, brother. Wearing a hat's a little strange. Alright, let's continue, shall we? Here we go. Let's do it. Caw-caw, caw-caw. Get out of my way, crows. Stuff. Look at all the stuff here. Get out of my face. Something carved in an indentation, 2 vertical lines across and 3 horizontals. Could it be some kind of symbol? Something written in an indentation. When the wind sweeps across the earth, stars will shine in the heavens. By that, it means use the wind crest. And then all those symbols come back. Moon crest.
Hello there.
Hello there. Up, Druid. Thanks, man. Yeah, this is definitely one of my favorite areas. in the game as well. And then we look behind here. Press all those wonderful buttons to reveal the lines. So just like you saw before you picked all these up, then you can get them all in here. Nice and comfortably slotted. Get out of here! And what will we get? Oh yeah! A big old Magnum. Gun has been placed neatly inside. Pick the Magnum revolver, indeed. Indeed. So this is all new in the remake. When we played the original last night, none of this was here at all. This is all added in the remake. Cool atmosphere. Like all this like smoke effect and all this stuff here, like an HD remaster, it's kind of like super nerfed. So if you play the GameCube version, you get the full immersion. It's kind of cool. That is a door. Full immersion. Nice little map of the courtyard. Crude bed. Looks like no one's used it in a long time. A family picture. Family picture and some notes. My dearest Lisa. There's a journal left by someone. 19. Daddy attached first. Mom attached second. Inside red and slimy, white and hard. Not true, Mom, where? Don't know, Dad. Found Mom again. When attached Mommy, she moved no more. She's screaming. Why? Just want to be with her. 4. Mom, where? I miss you. A nice little item box there. Hop on down and get that wonderful crank. Ta-da. What's going on here? Oh, yo! Chap. That's it. Somehow Jill walks away from all this. Creepy. And she is very, very dangerous, so we're just gonna run away. That radio call we got from Barry with the enemy in chains. Stay away. Yeah, there it is. There is good old Lisa. Alright, I'm not gonna lie. I am actually extremely exhausted. So I'm probably gonna go to the guard house and then probably call it a shorter stream tonight. I just wanted to get the game started up a little bit tonight before I got off and went to bed. So we'll just go to the guardhouse, save, and peace out. I only had about 2 hours of sleep. So I am tired. Yeah, so we went through all of the parts of the mansion there, checked out all the stuff that was added to the remake here. A lot of cool stuff. The showcase here. Definitely a big upgrade to the original, that's for damn sure. There's a reason why a lot of people call this one of the best remakes of a game. It's definitely pretty up there. Whole lot of stuff added on to do.
This is Brad. If you can hear me, just give me a sign. Anything.
Jill to Brad. Can you hear me?
Brad!
Shit. It's broken.
Shit! Profanity, Jill. Yeah, you should always replay RE1. Always make sure to replay RE1. Every year. Every year. Especially in October. Gotta play it. Square-shaped hole here. And there's the square-shaped crank. Voila. Emulator almost pieced out. There it goes. You can hear the sound of a waterfall in the distance. There we go. Nice and easy. I'm playing the DS version of this game last night. You got all these snakes and a zombie just chilling here. Oh my god, that was actually a crazy stream last night. Crazy. What you looking at, Crow? So there's the waterfall in the distance. There's all the crows. Raging waterfall. Looks like something beyond it. And just like the original here. Got the elevator here. The battery's missing. So you can't use the elevator. Where are the dogs at? Oh, I guess there's no dogs yet. Still got the heels. There's the snakes. Snake! Take out Jill! Mm-hmm. That was interesting. Here we are. The dormitory. What do they officially call this in the remake again? Just the residence? Yeah. The residence. And you got some cool stuff here. Yeah, I think I'll call it here. I'm way too tired. Had a long day, man. Alright. We'll save here and we'll call it here. Get that Magnum in there. I think I'll keep the shotgun in here. And we'll maybe play tomorrow. So I do try to schedule the streams on Twitch and YouTube in advance, since we are doing the simulcasting now. So if you want to watch on YouTube, you can, and YouTube people, you can watch on Twitch if you want, which is very nice. So I've been doing this whole mini marathon for a bunch of horror games for the last couple weeks on YouTube, and then streamed on Twitch last night for the first time in a while. So we'll probably maybe stream tomorrow. Like I said, try to schedule my stuff in advance. And yeah, just keep continuing this until the end of October. So I think we'll play more of this tomorrow. I think we'll do 2 streams of this. And check out more of RE1 Remake. But till then, if anybody's here on YouTube or Twitch, thank you all for watching. Really do appreciate it. You can always check out a whole bunch of stuff on the socials if you like. For any updates on stuff that I may do in the future. I'm a variety streamer, playing a whole bunch of variety. So if you want to check it out, cool. But until next time, my name is Gwektro. Thank you all for watching, and goodbye.